Katie Price concealed the aftermath of her latest gruesome surgery with bandages as she made a red carpet appearance on Friday night. The mom of 5 went under the knife again in recent days, and she is still healing from her procedures. But that didn't stop the Pricey from making a public appearance with her son Harvey at the Diversity Awards. Speaking on her Instagram story ahead of arriving at the ceremony, Katie said, "I have covered up the bruises well. Katie looked smart as she wore an all-black outfit, which consisted of a bodysuit, skin-tight trousers and heeled boots. She managed to do a full face of makeup despite reportedly having an eye and brow lift. Katie is understood to have traveled abroad to Belgium for her latest procedures. The reality star covered the top of her head with a huge bandage, which disguised the weeping scars. During her Instagram Live, she turned to her teenage son, who suffers with Prader-Willi syndrome, septo-optic dysplasia, autism and a learning disability, and said, "You want to go clubbing one night, don't you? You're probably the most famous person here, Harv. Do you know what famous is, Harv?" The a celebrity star was joined by her fiancé Carl Woods on the red carpet, too. He wore a funky printed shirt as he stood beside the former glamour model. In recent days, Katie was pictured outside of her rented Surrey home following the surgery. She put on a brave face as she was photographed with tender-looking bruising to her face. Giving her take on the latest photos of the glamour model, body language expert Judy James called Katie nothing if not brave as she said the star looked as though she'd been in a terrible accident after her latest rounds of surgery. "Whether you're a fan of Katie's or not, these most recent photos are shocking," said Judy. Not just because of the bruises, swelling and scars to a face that had been prettier than most in its natural, untouched state, but because of the bandages around her head and chin are making her look like the victim of some terrible accident. Her body, her choice, and I'm sure Katie will tell anyone who is critical, even if that criticism is based on care and concern, to mind their beeswax. Self-pity is not a feature of Katie's body language, but defiance is. And it's a sense of defiance and resilience that is still being displayed by her here as she arrives home but still takes time to pose for the cameras like the trooper she is. Katie is nothing if not brave. I remember watching her appearance on Celebrity Big Brother when she took part despite the fact that she must have been in pain from breast implants that we were told were leaking out. Her chin is raised here and there appears to be a part smile on her lips. Clutching her 2 dogs to her chest in the style of an old-time movie bombshell like Diana Dors or Jane Mansfield, she even wears their signature pink for her choice of outfit and kisses one small dog on the head in a look reminiscent of Mansfield and Monroe. The way she addresses the camera suggests this isn't work in progress, it's part of the work itself, and that is signature Pricey, who has always been keen to share all the moments of her life with the lenses.